Alright, it's time to start the second semifinal match for the top 8 of the 64 tournament for Virtual Pro Wrestling 64. Here it is. Enjoy. This is actually a better match than the previous match, and it was really good. I guess it depends on the pace of the match or whatever like that, or the frames per second. Because I guess the only reason I didn't like the other match that much because that one was like under 20 MB, and with that, and along with the the way the matches play out, because they don't do what they supposed to do in the ring with the AI difficulty and stuff like that. The simulations are not as smart with the AIs and stuff. But that was a decent match. Really was. Very decent match. It was a good match. Yeah. Thought it went a little bit longer, but he got the job done. And we will be having the finals. Finally, we're at the finals, so we'll be getting to the finals. If there's anything I want to talk about before I in this video, because the finals is gonna be in its own video as well, is that I recently watched a video on YouTube on a channel called, what was it called? It was something. Oh, Metal Jesus Rocks. It's basically they got a video. Search on YouTube for best wrestling games, best pro wrestling games, or yeah, is it? Yeah, best pro wrestling games. And basically, you looking for Metal Jesus Rocks is the channel, and they got a video where where they do a video talk about the best wrestling games, and they're talking about not only the U.S. games, but they also talking about the Japanese game. And there's a few of them I didn't even know about, like something called Giant Graham 2000, All Japan Pro Wrestling 3. Probably the best game as far as simulations go. I always thought that it was the Fire Pro Wrestling Returns game was the best, but that game is 10 times better than that. And the match, and you can actually watch it, and it's fast paced as hell. I'm not sure how accurate it is compared to Fire Pro, but like it's way better, and it's way better watching. I rather watch simulations for that than for Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. Don't get me wrong, I still prefer Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 for like doing simulations and playing the actual gameplay with playing it myself. But like as far as like simulations go, that's probably the best game to me now. I watched a couple of videos for it on YouTube. It's great. It's amazing. There's no game better than that. Not even the new Fire Pro Wrestling World that's going to come out. Not even that is probably going to be better than that. But Fire Pro Wrestling World, all I can say is the same thing I said about Fire Pro Wrestling Returns. They are probably the biggest games when it comes to simulations, and not only that, create a character, create a wrestler and stuff like that, because you could create hundreds of wrestlers on those games, on the Fire Pro games. Hundreds of them. Not sure we could create over 1,000, but who knows? Especially with the Fire Pro Wrestling World go be on PS4 and PC. So it's coming to computer, so you may be able to do that many people in the game. But that's all I want to talk about and stuff like that, or I want to say right quick, because that game is super great. So look up 100 Grand 2000 All Japan Pro Wrestling 3. They got some phenomenal people, did some simulation. So they got a phenomenal group of wrestlers on there. It's a Japanese game, so a lot of the Japanese wrestlers who are on here are on there as well. But it's just fast paced, and like it's based off of like an arcade game or something over there in Japan, and like whatever that arcade game is probably great as hell because it plays like it's a pro wrestling game that plays like a freaking fighting game. Plays like Virtual Fighter almost. Virtual Fighter / what's the other game called? Dead or Alive. So those games, that's what it plays like. It plays like one of those type of games with like supers and ultras from what's the other game called? Supers and ultras from Street Fighter. So it plays with a mixture of the fighting games. So the gameplay and the fighting and all that stuff is like Dead or Alive slash Dead or Alive or virtual fighter, but then it has finishers and it has finishers and signatures that are similar to like the supers and ultras from like from Street Fighter or something like that. So it plays like all those games combined. It's a wrestling game that plays like several fighting games that been combined and stuff, and it's extra good. And unlike almost any other wrestling game you may play, they can actually fight on the apron. I actually saw them fighting on the freaking apron, the reversals and everything. So like, and there's so many things. And the thing is, that's a Dreamcast game. Giant Grand 2000 is a Dreamcast game. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, I thought, like, cause games get better and shit, but like, there's tons of freaking PlayStation 64 and Dreamcast games that are way better than the fucking games that you can get now on, what we at PS4 and Xbox One and freaking Nintendo Switch and shit. So like, freaking video games, no matter when they were made, they're great. There's always games that surpass expectation of the year they was made and stuff like that, because that's an old ass game and it's still that great. Came out in 2000. We're 2017 now. 17 years later, that game's still great to me. And I never played it, but I just, from the simulations I've been watching on YouTube, I still got a few more to watch. It looks epic. And it's an old ass game. So, whoever say the game is old, whatever like that, so whatever, fuck that shit. Cause like, there's a ton of games that came out on PS3, PS2, even PS4 that are shitty. A good game is a good game no matter what year it was made. Alright, that's basically the end of the video now is. Y'all have a good one. Hope you enjoyed the match. Later.